I've been praying a lot the past 2 days. I have had the worst cold. I feel better today. Finally stopped sneezing 100 times, but a lot of time to pray and reflect because I struggle with TikTok a lot. I don't know what to do on here. I don't know what trends to go for. I don't know what videos to make. I try different things and then my videos don't get views for days. I do a trend and then at first it's successful and then it starts failing and then I get hopeless and then I feel like, oh my gosh, people really think I'm like begging for money, and that makes me feel not good inside. That wouldn't make anyone feel good inside, when in all reality I'm not. I'm just trying to get a home for my kids, and people on here have been very successful with certain things they do, and I feel like I'm just trying to be that way too, because I promised myself no matter what I would get my babies a home and I would make sure that they were taken care of. I know how they feel because I felt that way growing up. I didn't have a home, but I also was sleeping at strangers' houses and being around random people because my mom was trying to find a way. And I'm glad that I am in a hotel and not doing that, but it's scary to think that if I don't get a home, that I could easily end up in my car again. And that is what pushes me to do this and make sure that I can give my kids a stable home and do what it takes so that I never have to be in that position again in their entire lives. I want that to be it and the end of it. And now it's time to get a home. That is why I am pushing for the 20K. Because if I have a whole year in an apartment, in a home, then I will have a whole year to put my kids in school, start my career, get a job, and I would never have to be in that position again. So when I start feeling embarrassed and I start getting scared that I'm going to end up in that position again. And so I pray to God to guide me in the right direction, because I get embarrassed because I don't want to look a certain way. My goals in my head is raise this money, get into a house or an apartment, and then you're good from there because you'll have a whole year. And this time next year, I will literally be on my feet. I'll give motivation to other moms who might be in the same position that I was in before, where you're just being abused in every way possible. Like, I didn't have $1 to my name in that relationship. He made sure that I couldn't leave. And he thought that when I did leave, I was never going to be able to do it on my own. And here I am. Motivates me to keep pushing and do more. TikTok has millions of people on it, and all I was asking for was 20K people, the same amount of followers I have. It would take only that for my whole life to turn around and change. It may not have to be terrified that I'm gonna end up in a worse position. I don't have anyone to just say, let me co-sign for you. Let me help you. It's just me in this world and God. And I feel like God's doing it. I mean, he's doing it. I still get scared because I'm human. I trust him though, but I still do get scared because of what I've already been through and gone through. And I don't want my kids to go through that again. And if I can get enough people on TikTok to see me for me and know what my goal is, then maybe we can reach this goal. And then all of it will be worth it. Everything that I've went through will all be worth it. I want to know that I did it. And I did it for my babies, and no matter how I felt, no matter how embarrassed I was, no matter how much I was scared, no matter what, I did it for them. I haven't sold any of my paintings, so if anyone's interested in a painting, the Etsy link is in my bio. I also have their Christmas wish list up. People were saying add some things for myself, so added a little Sephora gift card and a perfume. And then whatever they wanted, I kind of just took pictures of stuff while we were at stores and try to add that on the wish list. My daughter is obsessed with Minnie and Mickey Mouse, my youngest. My son is a Roblox fan. I'm trying to get him into more toys. He likes stretchy toys and sensory toys for sure. And then my middle child, she is a girly girl to the core, Wicked lover, loves her Glenda. So yeah, I try to just go with what they liked and they love, and that's on there. But if you still want to hop on this dollar trend with me, sorry, my nose bitches. The ways to donate to my bio, we're at 1,000. I think we're at $1,190 on this would be day 6, so in 1 week. Christmas is happening really fast. I don't think we're going to be able to reach our goal before Christmas, but God works in wonderful ways, and God can do it. I trust him, and maybe we will. Maybe if this video gets pushed out enough and enough people see it. But if not, that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going to keep fighting, and one way or another, we're going to get that home.